So I'm gonna come this way, and let's take a look at this wall on this side. And I'm gonna show you something I found over here. I mean, this stuff is totally, it's supposed to be natural. This is all supposed to be a natural embankment for that river somehow, which has always been in its place. It's always been there in its place. The water wasn't all the way up here. This is built out. These are buildings. They're not banks for the river. They're not banks. They're buildings. So yeah, cooked into limestone, cooked into bricks. Here, let's take a look at these bricks. Look at the mess here, and it's just mortar snot, big clumps of mortar snot around these now limestone chunks, which were bricks. The bricks turned to limestone. Excuse me, I'm sniffing, but look here, inside. See, it's square, the brick, inside of its mortar, but it's turned into limestone. The same limestone is out here, not here, and everywhere. This whole pile. They're all bricks. You can see they're all bricks. Chunks of walls that have come down, and they have mortar still on them. See? Around the bricks, which are now limestone. See? The bricks are inside still, all mangled up inside of the mortar. What's all this mortar doing up here on the natural embankment? Don't tell me somebody dumped all this up here. It's heavy. I can't even lift this one. I can't lift any of these with one hand. I can't even lift this one. I cannot even lift this one. This would have been a job to bring that bad boy up there. Just that one. Just the size of my hand almost. Come on. Nobody brought these up here or dumped them from up there. Who would have done all that work? And where are these from then? How did this happen then? How did this mortar end up around these melted bricks? Give me a break. See, again, the mortar, a huge chunk of mortar, about as big as the brick was. It's all mortar right there. And this big globs of it. It don't belong. It don't belong. This is loose, and I'm gonna walk on it though. I'm just gonna do it for the sake of meltology. Hey, look at this. They're bricks. They're fucking bricks. Turning into this stuff. Look, the perfect bricks. Turning into limestone. Here's your transitions. They're still in bricks right there. Then boom, that block they solidified it. And you got the mortar between still, and some of it's just ridiculous. Give me a break. No, they did. No, they. What the fuck? You know, they're lying. Look at all these bricks in here. These are all bricks in rows, in place. All of them. And they've turned into limestone. They just melt together. You see what they were. I'm not sure what this section was. Oh, neat. Around the corner here. Let's get up here. Here, I'll just pause this. Again, with these clumps, you can see there are bricks in there. And they've all turned to limestone, but they're still in the shape of bricks, and they're still in their joints. With the mortar between. With the mortar between, baby. Look at these bricks. Look at these bricks. All the same size brick, all the same size brick in every fucking row. This is supposed to be a natural embankment, limestone bedrock. Let's see if it looks like bedrock or a constructed wall. Oh yeah, that's a damaged wall. Look at the mortar inside of it. Look at the mortar bleeding through. Excuse me. Let's get closer here. Can we focus, please? Excuse me. Can you see all the mortar between up here? Look all the way up. Look at all the mortar between. That's all mortar. My phone does not like to do this. I'll get closer to it. How about that? This is a wall. This is a wall up here. This is a wall, not bedrock. Look at this side over here. Let's take a look at this side of the bedrock, the natural embankment. So these blocks need mortar between them, right? The natural embankment stones need bricks and mortar between. There's actually mortar between. See? That's real mortar between this natural limestone. What are these joints doing here? Why? Who jointed these? Who jointed them? And you say, that's just the rubble, pants on. That's just the rubble laying here. That somebody dumped it over the hill. It's not from the structure. Well, then what are these doing here? With the mortar between all these blocks. It's not man-made, eh? And they weren't bricks. Well, what's the red brick doing right there, stuck in there with the mortar between? What's the red brick doing, stuck and smashed and melted right there? Oh, look at this big chunk. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. How about this, folks? How about this, folks? What the fuck? Look at the bricks. What? They're all bricks. What the fuck? And look at this here. Can you see the mortar between? Yeah, you can see it better back here. Look at that. It's a wall. Not embankment, not bedrock. They're bricks, and there's mortar right here. So I know what mortar looks like. Look at this. It's hanging off. There's a joint. It's a fucking joint. Give me a break. Look. Give me a break. There's a brick in place still right there. Look at these ones. What are these? This is supposed to be natural chunks of stone coming off this wall. What are these doing here? And look at the bricks underneath right there. I think it's a natural limestone wall. No, they were bricks, red bricks. They're turning to limestone. They turned to limestone during the event. Look at all these bricks mangled up and wrapped around here. This one turned to limestone. We can see it turned to like yellow and green. They got algae on it, like the limestone. But look at the joint. The mortar joint's still on it. So that limestone, these chunks of limestone are bricks. It still has mortar on it right there. And this is all mortar right here. Big glump of it. And it was hot. You can see it was hot. Look, excuse my fingers. You can see it was hot. You can see it was hot and melted. What are these doing here? There's mortar between. Yeah, there's mortar between. And it's all melted. It's all melted through. Look at this mortar. Look at the red brick. There's tiles too. Tiles and mortar. And red bricks. Piece of red brick in between. What's that yellow piece doing right there? Who would have put that there? Who built the wall? Oh, steep right here. I almost just fell backwards. Gee whiz. Okay. Jeez whiz. There's a brick in there. There's a red brick in there still. Give me a break. I'll mangle it out. Look at it. You see? Look at this. All this mortar right here. All this mortar around. That's all mortar. Big glump of it. This was the brick inside. It's not limestone. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Look at the bricks in place down here. Let's move on this way. And I'm going to show you something on the other side of this natural embankment, way down there. It's just not natural. Look at this. And all mortar between. Give me a break. You can see it's a constructed wall, but it's not supposed to be. They'll say, oh, well, they built this one. Well, then why did they build it with a couple of Yellowstones right here, just in this section, just right here, and the whole rest of it, this ugly gray limestone? And well, why they build it like this? This is crap. Look at this. There's little potatoes and meatballs in here. Come on. These were bricks, and they've turned to, look, they were red bricks, and they've turned yellow in this case. They haven't quite smoked all the way into this limestone yet, but they were joining the party. But they were just bricks. They were just bricks coming together. That's all they were. Oh, this goes around. And it's just crumbling away. Wow. Look at here. See? See? It's not natural, baby. Not natural. It's supposed to be natural. It's not. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's going on over here? Trees growing in under the masonry. Trees growing in unto the masonry. Here's the wall coming along. Here it's still in place, and look. Look. This is... wow. Look at these bricks. They were bricks, red bricks. And look what happens. Look what... they were red fucking bricks. Perfect rows. Perfect rows. And look what they've done. Look at this one down here. Look what the mortar's done. It's fully invaded. This is how I know it invades, because look. You see what's happened here? It's all turned these bricks into like what looks like concrete. The mortar, you can see, is all over this. See, it didn't get on this as much, but look on this one. And then look down here. See how they're all covered with this, see, they're all kind of covered. Look at these ones here, pulverized. Into dust. This is blown out. Look at this, actually these bricks survived right here. Look at this one survived right here. Who would have put those? They're burnt. Look at this, burnt. This wall was burnt and it was hot. And look, these were all bricks in rows. All of these were bricks. Even these blocks. But look, this mortar has invaded Look, it leached out, it invaded the block. And this is the creation of those blocks we saw, like around the corner, like all those blocks. These eventually turn into those. But in this case, they kind of blew out, like concrete. A concrete-like material, and limestone. Some are still bricks and turned to limestone. See? But others have fully come together and have been invaded by the mortar and have turned to like a mortar-like material, it seems. And it's all melted. All of this is melted around. This is not how they laid it. These lines would be nice. These are all melted. They've been damaged and moved. They've been shifted and moved. That's why they're all wavy. That's not how it would look if this was constructed this way. Not even if it was constructed this crappy. These joints, you would be able to tell that these stones were pressed on them, and that the mortar was pressed and squeezed and such. Look at these gaps between, because it was hot and it kind of shrunk and it melted up. It melted down. Look at the gaps between the mortar. It shrunk. It was dancing, baby. These are all bricks in perfect rows, all red, like these ones, these red bricks. Look at this one here. Give me a break. It turned all the way around. Look at the mortar is blackened around it. I've never seen that. Look at it blackened in the asphalt. The bricks behind in place, and look, here's the block. And look what's attached to it. A joint with a regular brick in it, with a regular brick and a joint. Mortar joint. See, they're turning into these blocks. They're turning into these blocks. They're making these polygonal shapes. There's your sexy woman block. Here's a sexy woman block. It's got this perfect round edge. Look, this perfect round edge, this sharp, perfect round point. Look at this. It's like just like sexy woman. Give me a break. Just like sexy motherfucking woman. Jen, you know, you got sexy woman blocks here in Minneapolis. Where are we? Minneapolis. Son of a bitch. Excuse my French. Look at the bricks. I showed you that one. Just give me a break. They're bricks, and they've turned into limestone. They've melted together. There's no order in the laying of the stuff. This stuff is fused. The mortar is fused into the material. Look, it's fused right into it, and it's fused right here, and it's gapped right here. It's gapped. It's not erosion. It's how does erosion fuse it together then? Right there, the mortar. See, how does it fuse that mortar to this block up here? See, it's seamless. A seamless transition right here between the mortar and the block. Seamless transition. That can't happen by erosion. Erosion is the material moving away, is the material coming away from the structure, not coming together and singeing together like we have here, a seamless transition. That can't happen by a seamless transition. Here's obviously the mortar joint, but look, seamless transition. A seamless transition between the block and the mortar. That can't happen. It's seamless. That cannot happen without being melted. They both got soft and came together and then hardened again. Look at the perfect mortar joint, a brick right here, perfect bricks in rows, in rows, in rows. Those two came together right there. And this brick, they're all in perfect rows. See, this next one, this one it was in that same row. Look, same row as these ones. Let me back up. Unreal. Just look at this. They're all bricks, regular bricks. They just turned to limestone, danced around. I've never seen one like this before. This is so interesting. I've never seen one like this with so much concrete action stuff happening here. Look at this. Look at it bled into this one, blew it out into like a concrete looking material. It blew these out into like concrete looking stuff. Look at this one. Pulverized. Pulverized. Give me a break. Pulverized. Just look at these. Look at it pulverized. In the dust, baby. Look at these seamless transitions. And these melted bricks, baby. Look at these. Holy smokes, you know? Fucking A. You know, that's ridiculous. They're lying to the public. And frankly, that's concerning. And I think we ought to do something about this. I mean, wouldn't you think it would take some pretty wicked force to cause something like this to happen? Well, then why don't we know about it? A pretty large event. It would take a pretty large event to do something like this. So why don't we know about it? You know? That's pretty spooky, eh? We don't know about it. That's pretty spooky. Because somebody does know about it. They all know, but they know about it. But look at these seamless transitions. Look at these seamless between the mortar and the block, which was bricks, and they blocked up, and the mortar between. You see the gap between there, and then look, it's seamless right here, fused, because it all came soft and became one, and it hardens as one material. That can't happen through erosional processes, baby. You get what I'm saying? This right here, see, there's a gap, and then look, when you follow between this block, look, seamless between the mortar and the block, seamless transition. Seamless transition. You got sexy woman blocks over here, and you got sexy woman blocks, baby. Where is it? You saw it here first. You got sexy woman blocks in Minneapolis. First time I've ever found one. And these all were going hexagonal, baby. These all were going hexagonal. All of them were. They were about to do the dance, baby. They were about to do the dance, and they were about to... Yeah, they were about to go poly, baby. There's 3 bricks right there, 1 down there, still red. And many of them still in place, and you can see their joints, and they were regular bricks. Very strange melt here. I've never seen melt like that. What's this shaft right here? Look at this. Look at this. That fucking entrance right there. Son of a bitch. There is a huge hole right here. I can see a hole in here. Right in this indent right here. Huge indent right here. There's a shaft of their entrance right there. Mortar on top of the limestone. What's the mortar doing right here on top of the limestone? These were here too. This fence was here too. Old road fence. These were melted into the limestone. These are melted into the limestone. The fence was here. The fence, or no. I think it was. Hard to say. I don't know if it's, no, maybe not. Let me see this. It could be. It was pretty damaged. Hard to say. They are pretty lifted, and they're pretty. Yeah, they shouldn't be lifted like that. These are X-factored here, baby. Because this is all concrete. This is too big just for this. I mean, why is this so? I don't know. That's strange, interesting. But what's in here? Let me peekaboo in here. Yeah. That's an entrance. That's an entrance to something. It goes black all the way down there. They blocked it off though. They covered it up. It goes this way too. It goes in there. So there's like and we're right at the edge of the thing here. So there's a. Let me back up. So just off of the edge of the terrace, which is like 50 feet down, there's a little shaft or a doorway or a little entrance right here. There was, and they've kind of pulled a block over it, and yeah, probably filled it with dirt so you can't get in there. But it does look like I could probably shovel that out. Stuff like that. That's where you find the interesting stuff, when you open one up yourself. But it's also dangerous, you know. We've been having some trouble over here with the caving a little bit in some areas in St. Paul. And we had some cavers died in the helix. Oh, that's a drain tunnel called the Triple Helix. It's amazing. Old world drain. I don't know what to call it. This is a super drain. It goes for miles, and yeah, so we're all looking for we're looking for ways in over here. We're looking for ways in over here. These guys over here are stuck in these caves and milk truck for like 3 days. We come over to milk truck. They got that all blocked up because that happened. Now we can't get into the milk truck caves. And look at these bricks. And then we go over, yeah, so then we try getting over to the Helix cave, and we hear about I think three people died over there. 3 like teenagers died. So look at the bricks in the limestone. In the limestone wall here, chunk. Big bricks in it. Give me a break. Look at these mangled out. Look at this mangled out. It's supposed to be natural. It's supposed to be natural. All this is not. I just proved it to you. It wasn't. Not natural. I'm gonna leave it here for now. See, all of these chunks that have fallen down, they're all just full of mortar and limestone chunks, which were bricks. Like you can see here, this limestone between the mortar oh, look at that, perfect. The brick has turned into, this is regular brick size still too, this one too. Look at the mortar joint between, around the limestone, around the limestone. They're the same size brick, see, in every row. This one expanded, but yeah, just regular bricks, and they turn to limestone, and they come together, they expand out, and there's mortar all around it. That's mortar snot, snotting out all around it. Here's more. These are all supposed to be chunks coming off of this natural embankment, right? Rolling down and such. No, they're all chunks of walls, baby. They're all chunks of walls with mortar between. Give me a break, stop lying. Fucking A, it all lines, all has mortar between and bricks stuck in it. All of it does. All of it does. Mortar on every piece here. How did we not notice this before? It's unfucking real. I mean, they take us here as kids to I don't know, to grab these stones and to collect them and such. Lying to us, telling us they're fossils and whatnot, and they're not. And how do we not notice? All of them. See the mortar? The joints? Okay? And up here. Over here. It's all mortar. Okay? There's mortar around the bricks. It's still between the bricks. You see the mortar joints? And look at all that mortar snot. Look. Okay, they're all bricks. All these here. All bricks. Look at all these chunks, big chunks of wall and just chunks of bricks and mortar. Look at this. Yeah, we saw that. So everything with the mortar between. All bricks. Still relatively brick size. I see some, actually might still be red ones up there. Look at this. It's lying here. Look at that lying there. Look at it mangled out. Give me a break. Look. Little piece here. Stuck. No, they didn't. And yeah. All this rubble, all this rubble. That's all I got. Love you guys. Take care.